Welcome to the Talking Sports with Manny YouTube channel. So we're going to talk a little NBA today. Now, few questions. Are the Lakers in trouble? Are my Los Angeles Lakers in trouble? They are now down 0-2 to the Denver Nuggets, the number one seed. Mind you, the Lakers are the seventh seed. It doesn't really matter right now. As the playoffs progress, it doesn't matter who's the first seed, who's the second seed. At the end of the day, they're in the playoffs and they've made it this far. Now, I think, in my opinion, the Lakers are not in trouble. In game one, Denver gave you an awesome game plan. Their role players like Bruce Brown stepped up big. And I mean, they had shooting from guys like Michael Porter Jr. They had an amazing effort game one in terms of everybody clicking on all cylinders, putting up monster points, but they blew a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter to the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers were a LeBron James 3 away from tying that game and possibly changing the entire direction of this series. We've seen that when the Lakers come out with a 1-0 lead, things have went well for the Lakers because they have ended up winning every single game at home, therefore giving Lakers home court advantage. So here's unfamiliar territory. Not only did the Lakers not go up 1-0 to start the series, they are now down 0-2 to the number one seed Denver Nuggets. Now, in the second game, it was a lot different. Lakers did have the lead for the majority of the game. I was feeling that the Lakers were going to win this game. And heading into that fourth quarter, Jamal Murray goes crazy. He dropped close to 20-something points in the fourth quarter. Dropping threes after threes after threes, free throws after free throws. He ended up with 36, 37 points. And the majority of his points coming in the fourth quarter. These guys just went on a barrage of threes. And even with that, the game was still close. It was still within reach for the Lakers to go ahead and come back and capture this win. If it was not because of LeBron James and Anthony Davis' bad game, it had one of those guys had a pretty good shooting game, Lakers most likely win. Had the Lakers let either Austin Reeves or Rui Hachimura take 5 more shots, Lakers win. It was just that AD and LeBron, they sold. These guys look terrible. They look tired. And I think a lot of that is a lot of the energy that they exhausted and used in game one to try to come back. But you can't say, oh, you should have sat your guys. You continue to play hard. If you're tired, you can rest when you're knocked out the playoffs. So the Lakers head to LA for games 3 and 4, which will be Saturday night and also on Monday night. And Lakers have been phenomenal at home. My prediction is that the Lakers most likely blow out Denver in games 3 to kind of show, hey, we're still a good team. We're still here. I don't want to give my full prediction on this series, but just know it's going to be a good series. It's going to be a long series. It's going to be an exciting series. And I'm looking forward to it. I do think that the Lakers come out, play hard, and blow these guys out. The reason why I say that is the Lakers, they've had good role players step up in games 2, and then they had, the stars step up. Anthony Davis with 40 points in game 1. So you've seen where the stars have played like stars, and then the role players have stepped up on the road. That's something that role players typically don't do, which is stepping up on the road. Now you get to go home. You get to sleep in your bed, home cooking. You see your family, your wife, your girlfriend, your whatever. And you come back into the game charged up, ready to perform and to maximize, because now you're in unfamiliar territory for the first time in the playoffs, being down 0-2. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see what happens, what directions the Lakers go. If they lose, the series is over. If they win, they have a shot of coming back and winning this series. But for me in game 3, it's going to be how do they win? So it's going to be interesting there. Let's go ahead and talk about the Miami Heat. Are the Miami Heat the best team left in the playoffs? I think that the Miami Heat are the best coached team in the NBA right now. Coach Spo is so underrated and he's so disrespected. Coach Spo is him, okay? He has 7 players that were undrafted, but you can't be looking at, who was drafted, who wasn't drafted. At this point, it doesn't matter. If you're still in the NBA and you're still hooping, it's because you belong here. Kind of like an Austin Reeves with the Lakers, right? Undrafted, but he belongs here. He's about to get his $80 million payday in the offseason, whether it's with the Lakers, whether it's with somebody else. But back to the Miami Heat. They have all these different guys like Gabe Vincent and Duncan Robinson and all these different guys that just come in, they play their role. And the biggest thing that I've seen was moving Kyle Lowry from the starting lineup to the bench. It has done well. I mean, that's been a revelation for the Miami Heat. See, good coaches, great coaches got to be able to make the tough decisions. Kyle Lowry, he's a stand-up guy. He is a top performer. He doesn't always perform at his peak performance, but at the same time, he's a champion. He knows what it takes to get over that hump. So you got to respect Kyle Lowry, whether he's consistent, not consistent. He's been there. He's been knocked out of the Eastern Conference Finals over and over and over again. So some of those experiences, some of those things that he has gone through, he can pass on to his teammates. Jimmy Butler, this guy is so underrated. He might be the biggest star right now in the NBA. And come playoff time, Jimmy Butler just takes his game to a whole nother level. You have a team like the Celtics who are fully loaded with Tatum and Brown and Marcus Smart on defense, Al Horford, a solid defender, and this and that. And this Miami Heat team just continues to ball out. Miami's up 1-0. Game 2 coming tonight. Can the Miami Heat perform like they did last game and take a commanding 2-0 lead heading back to Miami up 2-0? That can be dangerous for the Celtics. I see the Celtics coming out tonight, balling out, going crazy, and potentially tying this series 1-1. But I will not be surprised if Miami wins. And if Miami wins, look, they are the favorites to win it all. Being a Lakers fan, it just is what it is. Miami is just playing out of their minds right now. They're not the most talented team. They're not most likely the least talented team out of all the 4 teams that are remaining. But the way that they play defense and the togetherness and just having guys stepping up, next man up, next man up. Here's a team that doesn't have Tyler Hero, okay? And they continue to perform at a high level. Shout out to Coach Spo. This series is most likely tied up tonight. I think that Jason Tatum has a big game tonight. He cannot afford to have a bad game because if he does, Miami could come out, leave Boston up 2-0, which would be crazy. I don't see that happening, but you never know. This has been a wild NBA playoffs, and Miami are the best 8th seed in the history of the NBA. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys agree? Are the Lakers in trouble? Are the Miami Heat the best of the 4 teams remaining? Do you guys think that the Heat leave 2-0? Do you guys think it's a tie series after tonight? Also, are the Lakers in trouble? Do you think the Lakers tie the series 2-2 heading back to Denver this weekend? So we're going to see. All these will be answered in the upcoming weeks. I cannot wait to come back and drop another video. Most likely Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday. We'll see. More content coming. Please subscribe to the Talking Sports with Manny YouTube channel. Please share this thing out, and I'm going to catch you guys on that next video. I'm out. Peace.